dating in this day and age with all the different dating apps you have out there is stressful. You add a digestive health disorder to it, and it brings on the anxiety and it increases the stress levels even more so. And a lot of people's symptoms will increase tenfold with stress and anxiety. So you can imagine that happening and then having to go out on a date. So with Gutsy, we're truly trying to put people together that are in the same situation so they can understand each other from day one, and take the embarrassment and anxiety out of it.
I'm glad, Phil, that you've made this app called Gutsy for people with abdominal issues, because what I thought of when I thought of this app, and you mentioned Crohn's disease, so inflammatory bowel disease, an autoimmune illness, different than irritable bowel syndrome, but there are often individuals who've had bowel surgery and they'll have to have a colostomy bag or an ileostomy bag. Imagine trying to go on a date and explain if you have to go empty a bag. Well, if the person on the date with you has experience with it, understands it has to create such a safe place, because where else could you go to find someone who's going to empathize with you in that scenario? And Phil, you've created that, and I applaud you for it, because dating's hard enough.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Much less when you're dealing with these issues.
Yeah, there's enough anxiety dating regardless of health issues and stuff like that. So if you can put that to the side, huge step.
Phil, is there an application process? Because people are watching right now, maybe they're asking the question, maybe I want to join the app, where you have to have a certain condition to join the app, or is it of your own volition?
Yeah, absolutely. You can join the app, and there is a drop-down menu. You can choose from that drop-down menu what digestive health disease you suffer from, but you can also choose to keep it from people if you wish to not discuss it straight away on that, through that process. You're able to do that and discuss it through a conversation with somebody on the app. That's all open through messaging, and start breaking down barriers that way.
Well, it was a gutsy move to make the Gutsy app. You have guts. You are the man, Phil. I really appreciate you sharing this with us. How cool.
This is awesome.
How cool.
I would like to see other apps for other medical conditions.
Yes.
Such a good point.
For example, MS, or I mean, really anything. Diabetes is really can take control of your life. To do that with somebody that understands, is willing to help each other.
Certainly.
I think it's huge.
And autoimmune conditions is what I was thinking of. Anything
Lupus.
that it's hard to explain to people, kind of coming out of the gate with that understanding and, like you said, that empathy. I think that can take a lot of the anxiety and stress, bring it down. Just focus on.
You would
the
have
right
to check
person
off
then.
that box for gas issues, buddy.
That is true. But the one thing that we can all take away from this is dating is difficult. Empathy goes a long way, whether it's your first date, second date, or quite frankly, you've been married as long as Drew has, which is
34 years.
34 years.